Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Austin Miguel, the 2014-2015 ASB president. Would everybody please rise, remove their caps, and join me in the flag salute? Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance. Please stay standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Good evening, parents, family members, staff, board members, and special guests. On behalf of the entire class, I would like to welcome you to our graduation. I would also like to extend a thank you to everyone who has come out here tonight to support us in the culmination of our high school careers. At this time, we ask that you please silence or turn off all cell phones so there are no distractions during the ceremony. Once again, welcome, thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Hey guys.
Hey, Scott!
Pretty crazy, am I right? We did it. You know, when they told me that I'd be given the chance to represent the class of 2015 and speak at graduation as salutatorian, my first thought was, okay, Scott, now's your chance to tell some of those sweet jokes you've been writing all your life. But then I quickly realized that the only funny thing about me is the shape of my neck. So my next thought was to get some sweet audience participation going. So please be ready when I cue you guys up like I cue up my Netflix at home. To start, I would like to speak to the parents. Where are all the parents? Can I get a hey from the parents? Thank you. You guys poured so much into your kids over the past few years, and there's no way for us to truly understand all that you've done for us. So, to my own parents and on behalf of the class of 2015, I would just like to say thank you to all the parents. Yo, class of 2015, can we get a thank you? Thank you! class of 2015. You guys are next. How you doing? You good? You excited? That's cool. Me too. You know, but in all seriousness, today is a rather important day in all of our lives. As we gather here to celebrate more than a decade of long, hard years of learning and growing together, we're surrounded by all the people who taught us and inspired us along the way. Our parents, family members, teachers, but most importantly, each other. Let's think about that. Let's think about each other. Take a look around you, class of 2015. See any familiar faces? Did you play on the playground with him in 3rd grade? Did she have a crush on you in 6th grade? Let's be real, Adam Brodsky, probably not. Didn't he always have your back? Wasn't he the class clown in Mr. Weidman's class? Think of all the memories that we've shared with one another over the years. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, the class of 2015. You see, we've all come from different places. Some of us may have lived here all of our lives. Some of us may have just moved here this year. But no matter where we came from, we each brought with us a unique personality. Each of us had something different to offer to this class. And that's what made us special. Because even though we're all insanely different people, we were always able to come together and unite as a class. We came together to celebrate the most amazing victories, and we stuck by one another through the most devastating tragedies. The loss of 2 of our classmates devastated us all and struck us with the most inexorable grief. The only thing that helped us pull through this struggle was the love and support that we gave each other. It was our friendship. Muhammad Ali once said, "Friendship is not something that you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything." I agree with the latter part of that statement, but with no disrespect to Mr. Cassius Clay, I completely disagree with the first part. It was school where I learned the true meaning of friendship. Granted, it wasn't a lesson taught to us by our teachers, but it was something that we learned from the experiences we had with each other. Guys, we all walked into that lower gym our freshman year, and we looked down from those bleachers at all the chairs that were lined up for the seniors. We watched them walk in and probably all thought it would be an eternity before it was our turn to make that same walk. I know that's what I thought. But in the blink of an eye, we were putting on our "This Is It" shirts and walking into that gym to take those seats ourselves 9 months ago. We've been through so much, and I've seen what's gotten us here, to this point, to this night. And I can honestly say that if I had to do it all over again with you guys, I would. But given that Jacob and Colin haven't invented a time machine yet, we're going to have to graduate tonight. Class of 2015, all the experiences we've had together have been amazing. I could go on for hours explaining why each one is significant in its own right, but I don't think I could ever do justice to the amazing feelings that we all shared in those stories. It's been an incredible honor seeing all of you grow up and prepare for your own individual futures, and I can't wait to see where all those paths lead us. And so to the class of 2015, I would like to say goodbye, farewell, and amen.
graduation ceremony really means and where we're all going after this. And the first thing that I would like to share with you tonight is actually a moment that happened recently that really touched me and that I feel I need to share. At Bret Hart's recent scholarship night, each student that received an award came up to the microphone and was required to state where they were going next and what they were planning on doing. Now, I know we've all been talking about our future plans and what we want to do, but up until that moment, they were all just plans, simply ideas. But in that moment, when they announced they were going to the fire academy or into the medical field, or they wanted to be a teacher or a scientist, they changed. Suddenly, you could see them in that profession. And in that moment, you realized that they had found their passion. And when they stepped away from that podium, they were a doctor or a firefighter. And you realized, how could they ever have been anything else? We all weathered our uncertainties these past few years, growing through our mistakes and our full-on meltdowns. And we still turned out to be these wonderfully diverse, smart, impressive human beings with real plans and amazing futures. And now we've come right to the end. But it's really our launch pad. We have the experience, we have the tools, we have the support, and we're ready to start our adventure. Now, when I started writing this speech, I knew I should give some sort of advice or memorable quotation to inspire you to go out into the world and make a difference. But then I realized two things. The first of which is, who am I to give you advice? I'm in the same boat. I'm graduating, scared, nervous to leave, but really excited to go. I'm the same as all of you. And the second thing is, there is no single piece of advice that I could give that would be relevant and apply to all of you. We all come from such different backgrounds, lives, experiences, and even different memories of Bret Hart. Which brings us back here, to this time, to this graduation ceremony. The biggest, most significant moment we've reached so far. It's a celebration, not just of our futures, but of our pasts. It's more than about this one ceremony, this one moment. It's about Friday night football under the lights. It's about getting that grade you worked all night for the next morning in class. It's about that feeling of freedom after semester finals. It's about all those little timeless and precious moments that you had with your friends. And finally, it's about making it to the very end, to sit up here in a graduation cap and gown. Graduation is a celebration of every one of those moments, and so many more. So before you embark on this new journey, wherever we may be going, remember this place where you found those little moments. We may all be different and unique and going off to every corner of the globe, but the one thing I can tell you, don't forget where you came from. We grew up in a small community, and it's wonderful. This community has taught us how to be individuals. We never felt like just another person in a crowd. I mean, there's not that many of us. And it taught us to be trusting and optimistic, that others generally have good intentions. It even taught us to be well-rounded, because, well, we could be involved in pretty much whatever you wanted to be. I mean, I played volleyball, and I'm not tall enough. But most of all, it showed us how loving and tight-knit a community can be. It can get you through any hardship. So don't forget where you came from when you go off on your big adventure, because the lessons that you learned here make you stand out in that great big world out there. The only other thing that I can tell you is the value of saying thank you. So many people have come in and out of our lives that helped to get us here today, and they need to know how grateful we are. Our parents, our teachers, our classmates do so much for us every day. Sometimes I feel I owe each of them an entire speech. So I'll just take the time here and now to say even when you weren't sure yourselves how to help us. You did it. I mean, look at all of these amazing individuals sitting down here in purple and gold, and know that you've succeeded, and that we could never have done it without you. To our teachers, thank you for your personal dedication. It didn't matter if we were in class or after school or in the library. You've given so much to help us. And to my friends, thanks for just being there for me, for supporting me, and for always making me laugh. So fellow graduates, as you slip off to your futures and we part ways here, never forget this small community that raised us, for they have dedicated themselves to giving us the best running start into this world. So wherever you go, keep your small town values. And remember, as Rob Thomas said, our lives are made in these small hours. So hold on to those little moments and make it a wonderful life. Class of 2015, it's time to start living.
Good evening. I would first like to start off with a few well-deserved thanks. Thank you to all my sisters, Emily, Grace, Olivia, and Stacy, and to my parents for raising me. Thank you to all my friends and classmates. Thank you to all the faculty and staff, without whom this graduation would not even be possible. And thank you to Mr. Chimente for everything he's done for us. And I'd also like to thank everyone for coming tonight and sharing this moment with us. This is it, high school graduation, a day that marks a monumental transition in our lives, a day where we reflect on our most cherished memories and look forward to the exciting times ahead. Class of 2015, you have the opportunity, now more than ever, to pursue your passions and your dreams. Some of your dreams may appear to be far-fetched and unreachable, and they are, if you just sit around waiting for them to happen. But dreams are not something to wait for. They're something to work for. Follow your passion, and life will reward you with a bright future. That being said, the path ahead will not necessarily be a walk in the park. The world is in nowhere near a perfect state, and tragedy peers around every corner. This class has already seen more than its fair share of tragedies. We have mourned the loss of loved ones, but we have done so together. We've stood by each other's side. We've comforted one another. I find that sometimes the best way to solve my own problems is to help someone else. And that's exactly what we did. We helped one another. And in doing so, we also helped ourselves and improved the state of the campus and the unity felt on it. And we should continue helping others like we already have. We can perform simple acts of kindness daily, such as complimenting people, smiling, greeting others, or just holding the door open for someone. It is these random acts of kindness that I believe can make the world a better place. Some of you may have a difficult time believing that simply smiling and saying good morning can change the world. Regardless of whether or not it actually can, it could at least brighten that person's day, which could have a positive effect on both of you. It could inspire one of you to be kind to someone else. It could ultimately make either of you a better person. Being kind to others will make each and every one of us a better person. And if we can all become better people, we'll have the power to make the world a better place. The biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. And the world could certainly use a lot of improvement. But we can't just wait around expecting someone else to improve it for us. We all have the ability to better the world simply by being kind to others. Though the world can always continue to improve, we can take the time to stop and smell the flowers and remind ourselves what a wonderful world it is.
begin my speech tonight, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce to you Tracy Vaughn. Tracy, please stand. Tracy is Mrs. Vaughn is our newly appointed principal. We are very excited about having you become part of the Bret Harte family. Welcome. I have given a lot of thought about what I should say tonight, because this is truly the last night that all of you will be together. So I've decided to take a little trip down memory lane. No, we're not going to talk about your first day of kindergarten, even though I remember, for a lot of you, your first day of kindergarten. But that proud moment when you walked into the lower gym on the first day of school, to the applause of the staff and your fellow classmates, realizing that you had finally made it. You have often heard me say that your senior year would be filled with many first and many last. And actually, on this first day of school, you had just completed one of those times during your senior year. It was the first time you walked onto the campus as a senior, and the last time you would walk into the lower gym on the first day of school. What impressed me the most was your presence as a class. Over the years, you have demonstrated how cohesive and supportive you are as a group to one another, and each of you have formed bonds which will last a lifetime. The start of school brought with it all the excitement and anxiety of a new year. There were new teachers, new expectations, college applications, the senior project, and all of our other school activities. I was pleased to see how well each and every one of you settled into your new routine and had come together as a class. At the end of each of the fall activities, I saw in your eyes the reality that this would be the last time that you would be participating in that activity together with your fellow classmates. Along came November, and with November, all of the college applications and deadlines and letters of recommendation. But just like with some of your parents, I wish you wouldn't have waited so long to ask for those letters, but I really enjoyed writing each and every one of them. So at this point, I'd like to share a little history about our graduates. Not history so much about what they're doing as they move forward. 46 of our graduates will be attending a four-year college and/or university. 58 of our graduates plan on attending a two-year college and then transferring to a four-year college. 8 of our graduates plan on attending a trade school. And 13 of our graduates will enter the armed services to help defend our country. And then our remaining graduates will be entering the workforce, and that's important also to help contribute to our community. Ladies and gentlemen, it is also important to note that this class helped Bret Harte High School achieve the distinction of being named 5th best high school in the state by NerdWallet. That ranks the quality of the educational programs to home cost. When asked, yes, that's when I was asked by the newspaper for a quote, I shared, "It's a wonderful recognition. It's a team effort, and it is important to give credit to the staff, the school board, and our community for supporting our students." So, congratulations. I believe that with the start of the second semester, the reality that this was the beginning of your last semester of high school began to set in for many of you. But the thought of graduation seemed like that elusive ring on the merry-go-round. Close, but still so far away. I shared with you on our last day of practice how proud and pleased and honored that I am to have been a part of your lives for the last 4 years. And as the reality of this moment sets in, I would like you to reflect on all the moments of your high school career. Which part of this journey will you remember the most? Will it be the sports that you competed in to help defend the purple and gold? Will it be your participation in a school-wide organization such as Student Leadership, Link Crew, Renaissance, Interact, Academic Decathlon, or the California Scholastic Federation? Will it be your production in a drama? Will it be your participation in a drama production, musical recital, or our art showing? Will it be your participation in the Occupational Olympics, Future Farmers of America, or Future Homemakers of America? Will it be the hours that you spent working on our yearbook to help capture the moments of this past year? Will it be the new friends that you've made and experience that you've had with them? Will it be your teachers who have instilled in you the knowledge and courage to continue on life's journey? Or will it be a particular member of the staff with whom you connected with during your high school journey, who was like a lighthouse during stormy times? For me, it will be how much each of you have touched my life and remind me on a daily basis that what we do together matters. Tonight, each of us has a pivotal moment in our lives. While it has only taken you 4 years to graduate from high school, it has taken me 40 years to graduate. Oh yeah, super senior, huh? That's good. You know, throughout my life, as I shared with you when we were last together for our last practice, I said that it's really important to make a difference. And there's a short story that I'd like to read to you regarding a little boy, and some of you may have heard it. One day a man was walking along the beach when he noticed a boy picking up something and gently throwing it into the ocean. Approaching the boy, he asked, "What are you doing?" The youth replied, "Throwing starfish back into the ocean. The surf is up and the tide is going out. If I don't throw them back, they'll die." "Son," the man said, "don't you realize there are miles and miles of beach and hundreds of starfish? You can't make a difference." And listening politely, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it back into the ocean. Then smiling, he looked at that man and he said, "Made a difference for that one." I am confident that through your hard work and perseverance, each of you will make a difference and make this world a better place for future generations. Finally, you have arrived and as a class are ready to receive your diplomas. This graduation may not mark the closing, this graduation will mark the closing of this chapter in your life, but many more chapters are waiting to be written. So, and we never practiced this, so for the very last time, prior to the diplomas being bestowed upon you, would you please stand once again as a class of 2015, and may we all give them a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Good job. Good job. You guys made me proud. In closing, like to end with a quote from Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Thank you, and the best of luck always.
Austin David Miguel. Chase McGrady Calhoun. Colin Boblin. Kevin Michael Nelson. Randy Justin Sanchez. Joseph Wilson.
Sarah McGee. Sarah Shalise Lindsay. Hallie Logan. Avery Faith Anderson. Katie May Landis. Haley Lynn Gordon. Carly Sierra Coots. Bethany Marie Riedel. Francesca Elizabeth Rael. Erica Marie Fox. Kennedy Elise Abramson. Christina Ray Zimmerman.
Jeremiah Emmett Farlow. Christopher Lamar Swindon. Cody Wyatt Susan. Elijah Jacob Hughes. Levi Thomas Rollins. Matthew Oswald. Scott Allen Hatfield.
Victoria Nadine Irish.
Don't start from recessional music until after the teachers are set.
Kenna Nicole Havens. Charlie Adele Baker.
coach. 4 short years ago, you began your journey as freshmen, ready for a new adventure, but not sure of what to expect. Now look at you. We are all so proud of your accomplishments. You will be missed, and while this ceremony celebrates the completion of your high school career, your story is just beginning. You have touched our lives and will always be remembered. Once again, congratulations and good luck. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the students standing before us have met all of the requirements as established by the Bret Hart Board of Education and the state of California.